So many of y'all know a girl named Taylor Helland, and it's a dark day here in St. Marcus, but it's dark for two reasons. It's kind of just bad weather, but also we lost Taylor yesterday. She was fighting a rare type of colon cancer. She'd been fighting for 5 years, and I have never met anybody who's had so much joy, and she's made an impact on more people's lives than everybody I know combined. And for those of you who don't know, she was a sophomore at TCU, and this girl was what a Christian is supposed to be. She was the light of the world. She chose joy. That was her thing, was choosing joy. Even when she was really sick, and even when she knew that things may not get better, she decided to choose joy. She lived through the Lord's word, and she decided to not let her sickness define her. She didn't let her colon cancer beat her. She beat cancer. Her love for the Lord is what overpowered cancer to the highest extent. And yes, she may be gone here on earth, but her legacy is something that will never, ever, ever leave. Most parents and guardians and older people know the older you get, the more classmates you lose. But as somebody who's 2 years out of high school, we're slowly learning that you lose people more and more every year, and we started losing classmates senior year. We lost a few when we graduated, and this has probably been the one that has had the biggest impact on me. And I think it's because of just her love. She never gave up, and she continued to fight. She fought with all she had, and her ambition to just live life to the fullest, whether it be at TCU, at her house, in a hospital bed, no matter where she was, she had a smile on her face. And I decided to just write down a few things that I saw repeated. It's all over Facebook, it's all over Instagram, it's all over Twitter, and I've never seen my feed flood so much with one thing before. And so I wrote down a few things that people said about Taylor. And the one that came up the most was she chose joy. Sweetest, best friend, truly amazing, energy, friend, smiled and encouraged everybody, daughter, gift to the world, wonderful, cousin, inspiration, beautiful, acquaintance, touched the lives of so many, niece, blessed, incredible, classmate, sorority sister, precious, unwavering fruit, neighbor, faith, comforting, a church member, uplifting, hero, humbled, life of pure joy, celebration, courageous, special, and positive. And as sad as it is that she's gone, you know, she's obviously somebody who will never, ever, ever be forgotten, and her legacy is obviously going to be with us as long as we can live. And she's with her Heavenly Father now. She's home. She's in the pearly gates of heaven, and she's no longer sick. She's no longer in pain. Now, if any of y'all have ever had any type of sickness in your family, you know that, yes, you have insurance, but medical bills are still insanely pricey. So there is a GoFundMe account for the Helland family going on right now. I will list it down below. If you want to learn more about Taylor's story, I will leave her Caring Bridge account down below. She had cancer for 5 years, and I don't know if her family's been posting for those 5 years, but you can just read up on her story, and you can read up on just how positive she was, and you can really learn from her to choose joy even in the darkest times. And there's no excuse not to choose joy, and there's no excuse not to be happy. And if you all can just keep her family in your prayers, her boyfriend Chris, her friends, her neighbors, her church members, you know, we're all affected by it, and it's hitting some of us harder than it is others. But she was such a beautiful girl. She was just one of those people that you could never think anything bad about. And we lost our homecoming queen, but she'll forever, forever be on our hearts. So be sure to check out all the accounts that I list down below if you'd like to learn more about Taylor and her story, or if you'd like to give to her family. And remember to choose joy, because that's what Taylor would want us to do.